Hi, I'm Shaking Gaming and you are watching my video on stat breakdown for Gear 14. If you have seen my other videos, you have seen this picture before from a previous video when I upgraded Phoenix to Gear 14. This time I want to look a bit into the numbers. How much is the increase from Gear 13 to Gear 14? This is Phoenix at Gear 13 with 5 pieces of gear equipped with a power of 75.6k. Putting on the last piece gives just 800 more, not a lot. And then we get additional 2,400 power increase by going up to Gear 14. But the numbers, that's what I want to look at. And I've been told that spreadsheets apparently are boring to look at. I have no idea where that come from, because they are definitely useful and not boring. But to help those that have difficulties looking at spreadsheets and numbers and percentages, I'm introducing the GROOT scale. I'll get back to that in a second. First up, I picked 5 random characters: a brawler, a support, tank, blaster and a healer from random origins. Let's see here. I have used msf.gg to find the numbers for each character, the stats, and I've calculated them up above, which I'll spare you for, and I looked at the increases. So going from Gear 13 purely to Gear 13 with 6 pieces equipped, that'll say ready to upgrade to Gear 14, but still Gear 13. That gives an increase in health and damage on just about 10%, both of them. Armor, the same. Focus and resistance is a bit lower, around 5%. And how much is 10% and 5%? That's the GROOT scale. It'll come up over here in just a sec. And first, 5% increase in focus and resistance. How much is that? And 10% compared to 5%, that's this. I hope that helps a bit on the understanding how much the increase is. Getting 6 pieces to Gear 13 cost an enormously amount of resources and gold in the game. For just a minor upgrade of 10% on health, damage and armor and 5% on focus and resistance, it is not significant, as you can as you can tell on the GROOT scale, of course. But hitting the button that says upgrade to Gear 14, that's where the fun part is. I here added another line, Gear 14, and here the increases are massive. So going from Gear 13 to Gear 14 is a 22% increase in health, 21% in damage and 21% in armor. GROOT scale showing 21%. And as you can see, a bit more than half of it is from just pushing the button to Gear 14, not the gear pieces themselves. They are only half of it, but the actual upgrade to Gear 14. That was the low numbers. If we look at focus and resistance, it gets crazy. Focus increases with 48%. That's 43% increase just from hitting the button compared to a pure G14. It is huge. Resistance, 49%. Average increase in focus and resistance, GROOT scale, 48%. It's big. But with this said, you still have to be very careful on who you upgrade and who you don't upgrade. My suggestion is to wait with all that you can, because Dark Dimension 3 is coming, and it's still uncertain exactly who will be the best characters there. Also, Black Bolt and Yo-Yo and the other new Inhumans coming out will change the current meta, most likely. So characters that are top-notch today may not be completely top in just a few weeks. So hoard it, that's my suggestion. But know that the increases are definitely worth it. A 48% increase in focus and resistance just makes your character so much more resistant or potent at dealing out debuffs. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the GROOT scale. Maybe it'll come back in another video to help you understand the numbers. Have a great day. Goodbye.